Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter 2. I'm here with you this afternoon to recap the Valley Season 3, Episode 6, All Aboard. Okay, it's a group trip going to San Diego. We know this is where Michelle grew up. And it's a trip for the gang with the kids, so the babies are coming too. So we got Tom at Tom Tom. We got Tom at Tom Tom's. He's making some drinks. He's expecting Zach, Janet, and Jason to come through. He's going to invite them to meet his new girlfriend Kira and her friend Rachel. She's a model. She travels from New York to. His girlfriend travels from New York to LA, and she told him she's going to be going to London on Monday. She's 27 years old. He says she's a baller. And she approached him first. So she liked him first. And let's see. So Brittany is coming to join them too. And I said, damn, Brittany be eating. So we find out too this episode she getting a mommy makeover. The whole shit. Titties gone. Stomach snatched. Love handles. All that's going to be gone. So she can't drink while she's at this lunch with them. But I will tell you this, though, about Brittany. She got some nice-ass hair. Her hair always look good to me. So, I guess ever since Janet and Zach talked, she run around saying that they best friends. But she's saying it jokingly. But she says you could joke with him like that. Because as far as Zach is concerned, y'all just had one conversation. Does not make y'all best friends forever. So anyway, for this trip, they're taking a train. I thought that was interesting. Everybody's going to go down the train except Lacey because it's easier for her to drive. She would have to go, I think, travel backwards to get the ride with them. So, no. We finally meet Kira with her friend. And did he tell her she was going to be on TV? But she ain't got shit on. She's super skinny. She ain't really got no outfit on. She ain't do nothing to her hair. And you can't really see her face because she will not take them goddamn sunglasses off. So, in the confessional, Zach teasing, do I do it like here with the glasses? He's putting his shades off and on. So, they sit there and they ask her a couple questions about how her and Tom met. And he said they was friends from back in the day. And Brittany said she's just happy to see that he's happy. She hadn't seen him this giddy in a long time. So I said, maybe his girlfriend nervous to be on TV because she ain't really giving me. So they both have established, Tom and Kira, that they're each other's crush. And I put down here, Tom has a mouth like a Muppet. To me, you do. What we got going on in these notes right here? So, he talks to Kira and he tells Kira he need a short lease. If he gonna be her man. She said, oh, you got it. So Lacey, Christian, and Nia meet out to go shopping for these. They doing a pageant thing for these dudes, for their husbands and boyfriends in San Diego. They're gonna dress them up to be in the beauty contest. It's like some dumb gay shit to me. And I don't mean dumb gay shit, but I don't mean dumb gay like it's gay man shit. I mean like just gay stupid. So Lacey says she don't know if she gonna come or not because she don't really like that mean girl mentality that Janet gives her. Because they thought it was Michelle that Lacey had a problem with. She said, no, her and Michelle had some problems before, but she kind of feel like the problems that she had with Michelle was coming through Janet. So Michelle told her she like Michelle. So anyway, Nia say she feel the same way. She don't say it to her, but she tells in her confessional, she said she feel the same way about Janet. She don't want to be around her ever for the rest of her life. I was like, damn. So Michelle tells her she excited to go home. That way they get to know a little bit about her. She's just really excited. And they tell Lacey to come too. So she gonna come. She driving. So it's the day of the trip. And Christian is on a platform where the train gonna pull up at. She complaining already that she's stressed because she's traveling. She's stressed because she's stressed when she traveling anyway because she got anxiety. And then she's stressed because she's traveling with a baby And she said the baby was supposed to go down 45 minutes ago. Somebody said, well, put the baby in the stroller. She said, oh, the baby hates the stroller. So she's sitting there blowing herself. She pissed off, too, because it's her first period. That first period after you have a baby, Jesus Christ. I swear, like somebody shot you down there with a sawed-off shotgun. Just the first time I still remember the first period I had after I delivered my son was probably like 2 or 3 months. 3 months later, I had on Levi jeans. You remember the old Levi's, the dark blue ones, the hard ones? I had on a pair of those, some drawers, a pad, and I was at somebody's house, and I was just sitting there for like 2 hours. And when I went to move one time, I just felt like a whole bucket. It was so embarrassing. I sat on the couch in them people's house for like 3 hours in the same spot, waiting for them to go to bed. Yeah, I was at that house spending the night so I can clean that couch up. It was fucking ridiculous. I had to throw my jeans in the trash. It was terrible. So anyway, she said, I didn't think to wear a diaper, but she did smart. She said she got her and her baby wearing a diaper so she don't feel hella sexy at all. We hear Danny reminiscing about him and Nina before they had the babies, how they would just do whatever they wanted to do, make love, go on trips, kiss, eat, stay up all night. There was nothing holding them back till they got kids. So Nina is getting on Danny's nerves because I was watching boy babysitter or the nanny, and she got a whole. So they on the boat, they on a train, and she trying to eat the sandwich and hold the baby. So she said, "Can you hold the baby while I eat?" He told her he gonna go get him a coffee. She said, "Can you just hold the baby while I eat?" He said, "I'm gonna go get me a coffee." I was like, "Damn, what an asshole." So Janet is on the train kissing Zach's ass, trying to plan his birthday party for him. And this irritating the shit out of Christian listening to them talk, because, you know, she think it's all some bullshit. So Janet just really trying to hang in there, yo. She was like, I don't care. I want to be friends with him. So Zach feels Christian's disapproving eyes on him while he talking to Janet. He can tell that she got a problem with it. So she tells Nia and Zach that she don't like Janet. So she tells Nia, this Christian in the back of the train telling Nia, I talked to Zach yesterday, the dangerous shit he was saying on the phone to me. He was saying he don't trust her, and it's going to take more than one conversation. So anyway, she just out of the blues holler out to Zach, this Christian. Say one thing and doing another, your consequences, your choices are your consequences or something. So anyway, the house, they finally pull up to the place where they staying. And it's a big house with 2 or 3 little houses. So one SUV, Jesse, the SUV stopped. Jesse, like a fucking child, get up and start running in the house looking for a bedroom. It ain't just him, the rest of them do too. So they all pull up, and LaLa go in the room where that Jesse said he keeping. And she said, oh, I need this one because it's got a tub in it. And he's like, no, we're going to take this room. And he said, I'm not going to be in this room just by myself. It's for me and Lacey. So LaLa said, it's Michelle's trip. So we're going to take this room because it's Michelle's room. He said, no, it's our trip. And she said, I need this bedroom because I'm accustomed to certain shit. And he said, I am too. And he said, well, then I guess you and Michelle will be sleeping with me and Lacey. And she said, okay, that sounds like it's fun. On the property is 3 houses, okay? They got the baby house, which that makes sense. That's just the babies, the people with babies and kids are staying in that. That would be Luke, Christian, Nia, and Danny. And then you got Melissa and Jasmine got a honeymoon thing, a little cottage that they staying in. And then the big house everybody else is staying in. So Nia wanted to put the baby to sleep. She going in the room. Mia going about her business. So anyway, Jesse's telling LaLa, I gave up the room last trip. She said, you were supposed to give up the room last trip. It was a couple that got engaged, so they should have had the better room. So he ain't trying to hear that shit. So Nina is trying to eat. And Danny's in the room. He just yelling, what's going on? I need her to swaddle. And she said, this probably in our suitcases. So he looking at her like, bitch, I ain't finna go in no suitcase. He said, I don't understand. We got a nanny. Why am I swallowing the baby? So she go in the room to look for the swallowing thing. This motherfucker say, and you eating a sandwich? She said, you mad because I'm eating a sandwich? And he said, no, I'm mad because I'm trying to put her down 3 times and you ain't came to check in. And I was like, why the fuck why don't you, motherfucker, go tell the babysitter watch the goddamn baby? So anyway, Zach and Tom, because at this property, they got animals, goats and llamas and shit. So they feeding them llamas. Tom and Zach. So Michelle and them come out to look around too, and she go back upstairs after she see them, her and Tom, and she tells Tom that she's definitely scared of birds. And what are you scared of? This motherfucker said he's scared of mayonnaise. It look like some pimple shit, some shit that popped out of pimple and people just spread it all over their sandwich. I was like, you gonna have me fucked up with mayonnaise now. And again, we back on this. Kristen, she's still upset about her first period being so ooky and wearing mommy diapers. So anyway, Brittany called the other houses, called the baby house and say, listen, we finna go, but y'all take y'all time. And they come, they're going to the Belmont amusement park. So Danny said he ready to go. And he was like, let's put the baby in the car. And they're going to Nina again. No, let's not put it in the car. We have to wait till the very last minute. Because we don't wait till the last minute. He's like, I don't understand why. Them two ain't on the same page. So anyway, they finally leave. I said, Danny being an asshole to me. They finally arrive at the Belmont Park. And they all excited like kids. They ready to ride the roller coaster. Everybody except Jesse because he said he's scared of heights. And he don't care if you do call him a little bitch. Because he is. He don't like heights. So Danny in the car, they finally get there, him and Nina. He hollering, get the baby bag, get the baby bag. And she all excited. Nina's like, I'm going to go on every ride. And Jason, he wanted to play games. Because he said he good at playing games. And Nina's just really pumped up to spend time with her man. But she said, Danny, she told him, she said, you being real critical for me, and all I want to do is spend time with you. He said, well, it feel like to me you being performative. And she's like, how am I being performative? It's very little time that we have together without our kids. So I want to spend that with my man. And why is that an issue for you? So she sat there and kissed his ass, and I just want to love him, be with his baby. So he get better now. She said, I'm just happy to be with you, baby. And I'm just, this is the OG Nia. So he said, oh, you're going to be OG. We're going to see what you're going to be OG tonight. She's like, no, what are you talking about? And she's like, we got a baby. He was like, yeah. And she was like, we got a baby in the room. And that's when LaLa said, what y'all talking about? Sexy time? And Danny said, yeah. And she said, girl, you got a baby in the room. That damn baby don't know what y'all doing. He said, I know, so that's what's up. So I kind of laughed. And I don't care what nobody say. I have. You don't need to know. The baby is probably about 5 months old. So I have. And it was my baby, so don't worry about it. And he never woke up. So if anybody said they ain't never done it before, okay. I did it. So they finally get a chance to ride the roller coaster. It's going to be Christian and Nia. And Lacey has arrived. And Danny going with them too, and they're real excited. So he finally seemed like he getting in the groove of the thing. And they just having fun. So now, they done split up in their little groups. And it's Janet, Michelle, Tom, and Brittany, and LaLa. And they sitting around on beach chairs. And they tell Michelle, sold a $7.5 million house. As a realtor, that's her commission. I'm like, God damn. And that's, what's that, 3 or 4%? She gonna do that's 28. No, it's more than 28. Anyway, she done made some good damn money. And she said that she worked with Jesse for 10 years and nobody really liked Jesse. But she said now that Jesse gone, she ain't got nobody holding her back. So she's really doing well for herself. And what else do we find out? We find out that the girls tell Tom while they're sitting there that he said he's more peaceful now that he found somebody he wants to spend time with, but at the same time he's scared because he meeting, he moving, and they talk and it don't work out. And he asked Michelle, how was that for you? Because that's got to be scary. So LaLa say, damn, Brittany done went and got a man. Jesse got a girl. Tom got a girlfriend. So I guess it's just me and Michelle. It's gonna be us. So Brittany let us know her man been around for 20 years. And Tom tells us that this girl want to have babies by the time she's 30 and she's 27. And the girls tell him we just want you to be happy. We want you to be happy because we think you deserve it. And Brittany said, yeah, I think he deserves it. And then Brittany tells how proud she is of herself, that she a bad bitch, that she pay all her bills and she take care of her son and she getting a mommy makeover and all that other good shit. And she pay her house mortgage and so on. So then we see another break off from that. LaLa and Michelle walk on the beach, and LaLa says she loves the beach. That's why every time she look at it, that's why she named her baby the right name, calling her Ocean. And Michelle said her mother really loved the beach too. She said they used to walk and talk for hours, and she said she's still hurt that the change happened within a year or so. And she said it's hard for her to express how she feel because she hold a lot in. It's just hard for her to express loss. And her mother's been gone 6 months ago, but she said it still seemed like it's surreal, like it kind of just happened yesterday. So LaLa tells us she understands and that she misses her dad, that her dad's been gone for 7.5 years. And she still remember what his hands looked like, the wrinkles on his face, how he felt when he held her. So she started crying. Goddamn, I started crying too. So LaLa says, she needs sometimes a reminder to know that there are good men in the world because men have hurt her so bad and let her down. But she needs to know that there's good men in the world. So she said her mother is a very good guy for her. And she felt, and Michelle said she by herself because ever since it was just her and her mother would help her out with a lot of her daughter. And she doesn't have that anymore. I don't know, LaLa just said you got me, but she said enough. She said I love you. They both said it to each other. So I think I'm done. They both said it to each other. And it's a nice moment. And the beach is very, very pretty. It looks real nice where they at. And then they talking at the end of the show. They just showing pictures of Michelle with her mom. And Michelle with Isabella. I mean, it's just a real touching moment. So she told us, too, that her mother did not want to die on her birthday. She said that her mother was alive when she saw her, but she just wasn't present. And she said, so I hugged her, and she said she cried. And then the next day, she died. She said she believed her mother sent her signs. She comes in dreams, and she said she thinks the signs are, ever since her mother passed, her life has been very positive, has improved greatly. So she feel like her mother's watching out for her. And I said, this just made me sad, made me miss my mom. So listen, I've been here with you for 19 minutes and 6 seconds, and you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me. And then y'all know that means something to me. Excuse my little torn shirt. I had to tear my shirt to work on this. Yeah. So anyway, listen, I love you, and I'll be back with another review. Bye.